Hey guys, it's Joe here from Red Phoenix RS, and today is finally the day. We are going to do Dragon Slayer. So, first up, we are going to buy an unfired bowl, a crayfish cage, a piece of silk, 3 planks, and 90 steel nails, and also an anti-dragon shield. Notably, we should have bought a wizard mind bomb, but for some reason, I didn't actually look at the guide very closely. But don't worry, we will worry about that when we get there. You might also want to buy some food, although I do that at the very end. I went with 25 lobsters, 1 attack, strength, and defense potion each. But if you want to save yourself some time later, feel free to do that now. Alright, so on to step 1. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to teleport down to Varrock and go to the Champions Guild, which is just slightly southwest of the Lodestone. Alright, once we're inside, we're going to talk to the Guild Master. Now, the Guild Master will tell you to go talk to a guy named Oziak, or Oziach, nobody really knows, just north of the Edgeville Lodestone. And he will tell you that your quest to wear Rune Plate Body is Dragon Slayer, or specifically to kill Alvarag from the island Crandor. Once you are done talking to Oziach, go back down to the Varrock Lodestone and talk to the Guildmaster again. Now, make sure that you talk to the Guildmaster about where you can get a ship and all 3 map pieces. I thought I had done this, but I only talked to him about 2, so when I go to do the 3rd one, well, I had to randomly come back and talk to this guy again. This is something you're going to notice with older quests in this game. They are not very forgiving when it comes to completing dialogues. Now that we are done talking to the Guildmaster, we're going to teleport down to Lumbridge. Now, if you already bought an anti-dragon shield like I did, you don't need to complete this step, but just in case, I'll show you how to get one for free. And that's by talking to Duke Horatio in Lumbridge Castle. He will be on the 2nd floor. If you're a Brit, for some reason, you think that's called the 1st floor. And just ask him for an anti-dragon shield. Now, on to the longest and probably hardest part of this quest. And that is getting the map. Now, you can get the 3 map pieces in any order you would like. I personally like to do them from easiest to hardest, so the easiest map piece to get is to come down here to Port Sarim and get a map piece from the goblin in the jail cell. Now, you have 2 choices on how to get this piece. You can either kill him and then use area looting to get the map piece, which is going to require a ranged weapon. You might also need telekinetic grab. I can't guarantee that area looting works here. Or, you can take the easy way out and just pay him 10,000 coins. Alright, next is Malzar's Maze. Not a terribly complicated thing, but if you misclick, you can wind up having to do the whole thing over again, so be careful with it. So, to get to Malzar's Maze, all you're actually going to do is run a little bit northwest to Remington. Now, eventually you will reach this building, and this is Malzar's Maze. Now, you should already have a key for this from the Guildmaster. So, step 1 is to kill the small rat with the long tail. I initially killed the large rat for some reason. So, once you've killed the right rat, go ahead and take the red key that it drops, and go in the northwest door. And again, take your time, get your bearings, make sure that you're clicking on the right door here, because if you go through the wrong door, you have to start over. Now you're going to climb up the ladder and on to the next puzzle. Now this one is kind of difficult. I still can't really tell the ghosts apart all that well. So it's quick and easy enough to just kill all of the ghosts. The hint the guide gives you is the ghost with a cape but no hood, but none of these ghosts really fit that description to me. If you want, pay close attention to the ghost that I killed that ultimately dropped the key, and you'll be able to figure it out that way. Now, fortunately, for this one, we're going through the 2nd from the north door on the eastern wall, which happens to be the door right in front of us. Easy enough to find. So go ahead and go up the ladder again. And this time we are killing the skeleton with the round shield. So now that we have the last key, go ahead and use it on the southwestern door. Then you're going to climb down the series of ladders at the end of this hallway until you are in the basement. Now here's where you don't do what I did. So, kill these two zombies, because you don't know which one's going to drop the key here, unfortunately. And I'm standing on one of them, so just assume there's a second zombie here that I'll kill in a second. Okay, so the zombie is dead, we're going to get a blue key here. Now take the blue key, and I repeat, do not go through the door labeled exit door. If you do that, you're going to be like me and you're going to have to do the entire maze over again from basically the end. So don't do that. Go through the blue door. Alright, try number 2. So we're back in the room. Fortunately, we still have our blue key because we never actually used it on the door. So we're going to go in here and we're going to kill Malzar the Mad, who is, well, rather upset that you're fucking with him. Okay, so now that he's dead, you're going to grab the purple key that he drops and go through the purple door. Also, I'm very sorry for the frame rate. I really don't know why it suddenly dropped here. It wasn't like that when I was playing. So, now that we're through the purple door, we're going to kill the lesser demon. He's not very hard to kill, and once he's dead, he will drop a green key, which will let us go through the green door. I know this is getting incredibly complicated. And once you are through the green door, you can open the chest, get the second map piece, and you're on your way. So, if you are smarter than me, you will get your Wizard Mind Bomb before you do this. I didn't. I also didn't talk to the Guild Master about this map piece before I went here. So, after a whole wasted run, we're going to go up and we're going to talk to the Oracle, and then I will show you how to get a Wizard Mind Bomb for 2 GP. So, all you're going to do here is run up the mountain, and run to the northernmost end of the mountain, and then talk to the Oracle. The Oracle will give you some riddle. It's not really important. So, now you're going to want to teleport to Taverley. And fortunately enough, directly across from the lodestone is the Taverley bar, where they sell Wizard Mind Bombs for 2 GP. And when you're done buying your Wizard Mind Bomb for 2 GP, teleport back to the Falador lodestone, and you go to the Dwarven Mines. So when you get to the entrance of the mines here, you're going to find this little trap door. That's how you get into the mines. Once you are here, you're going to run a little bit south, and then you're going to run straight east. And once you get to the magical door, all you have to do is use all the items in your inventory, or at least the unfired bowl, the crayfish pot, the silk, and the Wizard Mind Bomb on the door. Make sure that you do not left click the Wizard Mind Bomb. Now, once all that is done, the door will open and you can enter. And then you're going to have to read a really long inscription about how you shouldn't take the map. Again, it's not really relevant to the quest, but it is interesting from a lore perspective. Now, once you leave, just combine the 3 map pieces, and we will be on to the next section, which is buying a boat. And I promise you, we are almost done with this quest. So, teleport over to Port Sarum. Although, if you don't have your food in the bank already, now is a good last chance to do that, because you're not going to be anywhere near the Grand Exchange again, really. Alright, so now that we have actually teleported to Port Sarum, all you're going to do is run over to the docks here, and run over to this eastern dock, a little bit to the south. And you're going to talk to this guy Clarence, and buy the Lady Lumbridge. And he'll sell it to you for an additional 2,000 gold, so far we've sunk 1,200 gold plus the cost of materials into this quest. It's not very expensive. And once you buy it, just go ahead and board it and fix up the hole in the top deck there. And then we're going to run over to Draenor Village and talk to Ned. Ned is going to captain our ship to Crandor. Now, once you finish this part, there is a bank right across the street. That is a good time to establish your food and your potions and be ready to fight. So, once we're done with that step, we're going to go back over to Port Sarum and to the Lady Lumbridge. We're going to board it, and then a cutscene will play. Now that we are on the island, all we're going to do is we're going to climb up to the top of this hill, and there will be a little hole in the ground that we can jump into, and that will take us down to the dragon's lair. Once we drop down the hole, we will once again see a cutscene. This time we'll just see the dragon. Now all you have to do is run a little bit to the south, and you will see this wall of spikes. You're going to jump over that wall of spikes through the little gap here, and you will be in the battle with Alvarag. And sometimes when you're lucky, some random person will just jump in and join you for the battle, and that'll make things way easier. But I'm fairly sure that we could have survived this battle regardless. Now once you are done fighting her, you'll see this little cutscene where you will claim the dragon's head. Bring this back to Oziak in Edgeville, just teleport there. And once you do that, that's it, quest complete. You can now buy Rune Plate Body. Prior to the mining and smithing rework, you would also be able to wear Rune Plate Body, but now you don't even need to do this quest. So, it's just still kind of a benchmark. But that's it for today, guys. I will see you all next time, where we'll probably work on, I don't know, something else. But congratulations, you have officially completed Dragon's Lair. And if you think you know what you're doing and you like the game, you can feel free to work on getting membership now. If there's more you want to do on free-to-play, you can also still do that, but this is really the benchmark that I've always used for when to get membership on an account.